What's up, everyone? Sean Lennon here, host of the Fightlete Report. If you haven't, please hit subscribe on my YouTube channel. Please make sure to check out Fightlete.com for exclusive MMA articles, including our weekly betting article, getting you the best odds for UFC Fight Night Vegas 18 this Saturday night, and just going to go over some MMA news for this segment. And you're listening to the Fightlete Report. I'm your host, Sean Lennon. First thing is George St. Pierre has been preparing for an upcoming fight with UFC Lightweight Champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. According to Kenny Florian's source on his podcast, he said, I heard some pretty neat crazy news over the weekend. I won't say where it's from, but a well-known coach who apparently is aware of a fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and a legend in the UFC, the former two-time champion George St. Pierre. So supposedly that is a fight that I don't know if it's confirmed or it's a fight that George might be getting ready for and is preparing for at this point. I don't think he'll be getting ready for that or be telling people that he's going to be getting ready for that, a big fight, unless it was actually happening. And to me, the only fight that Khabib Nurmagomedov would actually come back for is a legend of that kind of stature. As for Kenny's source of that rumor, apparently Firas Zahabi, who is George St. Pierre's coach, longtime coach, is supposedly one of the people that is rumored to have leaked this news. More to come on this, of course, so stay tuned to Fightlete.com, and we will have more to hear about what happens with George St. Pierre and Khabib Nurmagomedov. UFC Vegas 18 fight has been postponed between Marion Renaud and Macy Chiasson. This happened earlier, according to Instagram posts from Marion Renaud. She says the fight between Macy Chiasson and I have been canceled for this weekend. She wrote, unfortunately, I tested positive for COVID-19. I am feeling 100% fine with no symptoms. And Macy and I have agreed to run it back on February 27th. I appreciate Macy and her camp for being professional and willing to make this fight happen. Thank you for all the support leading up to this fight. Postponed, not canceled. The goal doesn't change, just the date. And so Marion Renaud and Macy Chiasson has been postponed from UFC Vegas 18 this Saturday till February 27th. Former HFC Bantamweight Champion Oscar Askar will be making his UFC debut. He steps in for Andre Ewell against Cody Stamann for UFC Vegas 18. Going to be a great fight, a great matchup, and I can't wait to see Askar in the cage once again. Check out our interview with him on the Fight Report on the Facebook page as well. UFC veteran James Wick announced retirement from MMA, suffering a devastating knockout loss to Andre Fialho at last weekend's ex-MMA event in West Palm Beach. He was released from the UFC in 2019. This fight, however, resulted in multiple injuries. A few days ago, he said, I took the worst loss of my career. He wrote on Instagram, one of the last punches he landed, I knew something was seriously wrong. I'm glad the ref stepped in because Lord knows I would have been too tough and too dumb for that. My orbital is broken on my right side. The fracture went all the way through on the other side because of a bilateral break. Plus, my jaw is completely displaced. So tomorrow, they are finally doing surgery to fix it. It was really a perfectly placed shot. The doctor said I could definitely fight out again after this if I wanted to, but this is my last fight. I can't be doing this to my family. And James Vick, who was at 1.9 straight victories in a row until he got cut from the UFC in 2019, retires. Conor McGregor reflects positively on his loss to Dustin Poirier at UFC 257. Some highlights from my last fight. What a trilogy I have now on my hands. Exciting. With a handle on the leg kicks, I will get back to having fun in there. I was in second gear cruising this fight. Best condition I've ever been in, he wrote on Instagram. After the wrestling and clinch exchanges, my shot still held their pop. First time for me with this, so I'm very encouraged to keep going. It was the first time I did not use or need to use the stool between rounds also. I did need the stool after, though, that's for sure, he added. Positive notes from Conor McGregor, and perhaps him and Dustin Poirier will run it back for a third time. Sugar Sean O'Malley announced on his YouTube channel that he would make his return to competition against fellow striking specialist Thomas Almeida at UFC 260 March 27th on 2021, according to MMAmania.com. We have a comment from Stephan A. Smith, ESPN analyst, on women's MMA, which was not taken as graciously. When I think of all the pugilistic sports, said Stephan A. Smith, I don't like seeing women involved in that at all. during the Black on Air podcast. I just don't like it. I would promote it, legislating laws to prohibit them from doing so. But I don't want to see women punching each other in the face. I just don't want to see women fighting the octagon, stuff like that, but that's just me. Many responded to Stephen A. Smith's comments, including Angela Hill, who told him to shut up. Cyborg posted his horrible boxing training video that had been viral, and Laura Sanko, and UFC fighters Molly McCann, Tim Means, and Tim Kennedy all responded negatively. Former UFC women's flyweight Paige Van Zandt makes her bare-knuckle boxing debut at BKFC 16 Knucklemania Friday on pay-per-view against Britain Hart. Make sure to check out Knucklemania only on pay-per-view. And we wish Paige Van Zandt the best of luck. And that's it for this week's edition of the Fightlete Report news segment. Make sure to check out the podcast, Talking Shop, between me and Mike Strauss, breaking down UFC Vegas 18 as well. And more to come on Fight Report. Make sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel and head over to Fightlete.com for our exclusive interviews and articles right now. Take care.